So we're at the final table, and I remember the final table. People were playing so tight, but but I was getting really garbage hands, so I couldn't raise there. Now here, I'm just gonna call. I mean, I couldn't re-raise, but I felt like he's raising so much that I want him to play out of position, and I want to stack him off. And flop goes check check. I was trying to trap, or flop goes. Sorry, I missed the action. I think flop. Maybe he checked and I bet, or whatever. But I have a monster hand. I have ace two flow, and I have a flush draw, and I think he folds the turn. Sorry, I'm gonna skip over these hands because those are pointless. But yeah, here we have a hand where he's sitting with 200,000 ish, and this guy raised, I believe. Yeah, he raised, and look at the hand. Now here's an example of how not to play a set, because he flops a set of fours, and he has 200,000 plus. He has 200,000 plus, and he shoves with a set of fours. And that's super. I mean, first of all, he shouldn't even be in this hand. He called a raise, so that's right there shows you how bad of a move that is. And on top of that, I think he played a set really bad. I think what he should have done is either lead out or check call. He decided to check raise huge, and I mean, I don't blame him for not folding his top two with a nut. Well, not a nut low draw, I guess you could say. A pretty good low draw. Because if an ace comes, then his low draw is pretty much screwed. And what happened? He still picks up half of the pot, but I think it's a pretty stupid move by Yura, as he's called. So as you can see, we're still 9 heads at the final table, but we're gonna do some players here. Okay, we skip to a hand. Now here's an interesting part. Blinds are 40,000. He has 266,000. We have 253,000. He has 292,000. He has 53,000 after he called raise. So he raised 24,000. He called. And it's kind of like that spot where I had ace deuce and I was short stacked and I was looking for a better spot. However, in this case, I don't have to look for a better spot because I have a lot of chips. So a call here is not that bad because I'm pretty much just playing with the ace 4 hearts. And king 9-4, and that's the checkpoint. No, at this point, people are playing really tight because every player eliminated was like a money jump of like $50, which is like a lot to this player. So I was just opening here wide. As soon as Euro folded, and he was the only aggressive around the table, I was just opening wide. They're just kind of maybe it's a bad idea to raise his blind because he only has 90,000 behind, so he can easily reshove with ace deuce xx or ace ace xx. I think he blinds are 5,000, 10,000. He just lumped, or he min raised, sorry, and we flopped the nuts, and he checked, and I decided to play this one a little tricky. I decided to check behind because I mean, I don't really, I guess he has low cards and he bets sets and 2 pairs and a queen, so now a 4 comes and now I know he has a low draw and I'm hoping he bets I can chip it, but he checks and now I'm gonna bet for value and he folds. This is not a great hand, but as I said, the tail's playing tight, so I think I open here, which is fine. Now I folded, right? Yeah, I could have opened there easily. Okay, here I open. Look at this. Such a garbage hand, but the reason I opened was Actually, it might not be a great open for Euros big blind, but my main reason for opening is because the table playing is really tight. I mean, I'm skipping a lot of hands. I'm only recording the hands that I played, so there are a lot of hands which I skipped, and people were just folding, and there's no raise, and I'm just like, come on, somebody. And I expected Euro to call, but I don't mind playing against him. Good position. But he folded, so that's all good. This 8-9, I wanna raise so bad. Well, actually, I do raise. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this raise, even though people are folding a lot. I think under the gun, I'm way too out of position, but whatever. Hopefully, I don't have to see a flop, and I don't. So you can see people are just playing so tight, and every orbit is just going fold, 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 fold. It's interesting, but I could call here. I mean, I'm just calling for my high hand value, but I think I folded, yeah. Okay, this is an easy open, especially since the table is playing tight. Ace 2 4 6. Now we get called in 3 different spots. Pot is 100,000. We have 200,000. He has 500,000. He has 400,000. 4 Jack 9. I could see bet here actually. I have backdoor low. I don't mind to see bet here actually. But if I'm gonna see bet, I need to see bet big. Come on, see bet. Oh, you checked. I think a see bet goes through. Don't call. I think call would be horrible here. I don't mind a shove. I do mind a call though. You know what? If we had more time, I would discuss this hand in detail. But I'm trying to wrap this video up. So look at this beautiful hand here. I mean, I could call for this for the high value, but he only has 44,000 man. So I only have 20,000. So I'm not gonna risk like 40% of my stack. Okay, here we go. Let's go back a little. Okay, so he raised, and I called, and the reason I called was because I wanted to play this multi-way. Plus, I can't raise enough to go all in because I still have 200,000 behind, and there's a lot of boards where I don't want to see bet. I wanted him to come in to the pot because my ace deuce, I want to win as much money as I can for the half of the pot. And 265, I mean, I'm pretty good he's gonna come in. I don't mind a lead out here. I don't mind a check raise either. Pot is 60,000, he has 74,000, he has 500,000, we have 186,000. I like the check raise better. Yeah. Hopefully somebody bets though. He bets 60,000. And I was pretty sure he's gonna fold, but he did limp, so he could have a lot of ace 3, ace 2, ace 4 in his range. I mean, with any set he calls. So he calls here. Now it's interesting. I, I, I don't want to just call because I think if I reshove he folds because I have 200,000. So I think that's exactly what I did. I reshoved, even though I don't have any made hand right now, but I have some nice outs. So let's see what happens here. And he folded, which is nice. He shows a pair of kings and 4. Come on, three pot. Yeah, okay. So pot. Let's get to this hand. Ace 4 for 8. He raised the button. I reshifted. He's raising a lot, so we're fine. 273,000. I think this is my last hand, and we're gonna wrap the video quickly. I think he folds to me. I raise the button. He checks. I flop a set. I bet. He check raises. Then I really had to no option but to go all in, and he had a 3-7, and he breaks a 4. It's the nut low and not the nut low, sorry, he's straight, and this is where we end. So we finished fifth out of I don't know what it was, 450. So thanks for watching the video. I have to close this down so it's 10 minutes and I can post it on YouTube, and you'll like the next video. It will be a lot better.